Okay. Here we go. Yeah, the main campaign. Been a while since I played this.
That looked like Theris. It has been a long time since you sent him to the underworld, Arcantos. Fighting old battles again?
Yes, old enemies. I still see them here.
You have won more battles for Atlantis than can be counted. Faced opponents no other man dared fight.
That was long ago. Today, Atlantis' enemies live only in my dreams. I face feeble pirates now.
Is that what you believe, Atlantean? Atlantis still has enemies, and you are still the one who will face them.
Any who threaten my home or my family will soon have a place in my dreams.
These are enemies unlike the others, Arcantos. Do not let your guard down. Dark times are coming, and you are needed. Arcantos. Arcantos. Awaken.
Admiral! Sir,
Yes?
we've sighted land on the horizon. We should reach Atlantis soon.
Excellent. It will be good to see my son Castor again.
Pirates are attacking Atlantis and Poseidon seems displeased.
If I turn the
Just when
narrator off,
Arcantos thought his adventures were over, a new one may be beginning.
Yes, I didn't. Oh well.
You cannot ignore the omens, Arcantos. Lord Poseidon's displeasure is clear. We must help break the siege at Troy.
Troops we send now will be lucky to arrive before the fight is over. Even if they do, their only task will be to show the banner of Atlantis, not a task for an admiral.
It would shame Agamemnon if we sent one of your junior officers. He already complains that we do not pay enough attention to the Greek colonies. No, it must be you.
What? Nay. Castor, stay here.
The Atlantean army is on the way. Defend the harbor until they arrive.
Arcantos is a hero, and very effective at killing myth units, such as the Kraken.
Βούλομαι. Ορθώς.
Well done, but we should prepare ourselves for more attacks. Malista.
Remember, additional Toxote can be trained at the archery range. These excel against enemy infantry.
Black sails! A landing party!
Έτοιμος. Βούλομαι. Ορθώς.
Ectomos. Good. The black sails are going to regret this.
Hoplites are infantry trained at the military academy. Use them to protect your vulnerable Toxote.
Honey.
Several villagers
Give our very best in every way. It's a good day to die when you know the reasons why. Citizens, we fight for what is right. A noble sacrifice. When duty calls, you pay the price. For the Federation, I will give my life.
Another Kraken approaches. Poseidon's wrath is clear.
Etymos, Malista. Horo.
Έτοιμος. Βούλομαι. Ισμάχιν. Πρόσταγμα. Ορθός. Πάνι. Βούλομαι. Ορθός.
Leje. Easily. Good work, but keep your eyes open. Ne. Volume.
Use the restoration god power to heal your units and mend your buildings.
Get those Petropoli up here.
Having that.
Another Kraken headed for the shore!
Let me pull my mic closer. Ah, fair enough. Maybe that's how I wanted it.
Carlos.
Arcantos, do not forget to call upon your god.
I'll turn it all down a little bit. Especially the music. Why's the music so loud? Right. Music volume. That is reduced. Narrator. There we go. Hopefully.
Your god powers are located in the top center of the screen.
A landing party!
Πρόσταγμα.
Prostagma. Leje. Ani. Easily.
And for an automated subscription, it went off at the perfect time.
Get ready, everyone. This isn't over yet. Prostagma. Esto.
Consider upgrading the weapons and armor of your units at the armory.
To a small degree, I wonder if the
Black sails! Pirates!
the old cheats still work on this, because this is a recreation of the original game. What I can tell.
Λέγε Πάνι. Ορθός. Έτοιμος. Χώρο.
That would have done a massive overhaul.
The
on
pirates won't take
graphics.
Atlantis this way. What are they thinking?
Another Kraken approaching! Pray this is the last! A Black Sail landing party!
Entomos. Ne.
Λέγε Βούλομαι. Πάνι.
Prostagmalos.
Εισβολή. Χώρο.
The Atlantean army will be here soon!
Πρόσταγμα. Ορθός.
Etimo. Hani. Prostagma. Volume.
Έτοιμος. Βούλομαι.
Leje. Hani. Ne.
Πρόσταγμα.
Prostagma. Oro. Carlos. Ismael.
Πρόσταγμα. Εισβολή. Λέγε Ισμάχιν. Εισβολή.
Arcantos! The Atlantean army has arrived!
Command us!
Arcantos!
Hello. Invoke the lightning storm god power to decimate attacking pirates. A hero has fallen.
Πρόσταγμα. Καλώς.
The black sails are fleeing. It will take more than pirates to overrun Atlantis.
Yeah.
Another message from Poseidon, Arcantos. His creatures help the pirates.
Father, they stole the trident.
What?
Yes, it was stolen during the fighting.
Kamos.
There could not be a clearer sign, Arcantos. We are losing Poseidon's favor. We must act.
I will go to Troy as you ask. I'm going to get that trident back on the way. Zethos, take supplies aboard and get the men together. We're setting sail.
Can I come?
No, I need you here in case they come back. Don't worry, this errand will not take long.
Now, I'm used to playing it like standard to hard, but I'm curious what the story mode does. I'm gonna select story mode. Maybe that's just easy.
Perhaps setting out on this errand really was all that was needed to appease Poseidon.
Black sails, port side!
And he leads us to Kamos, too. Archers, ready your bows. Prepare to come about. They're going to pay for insulting Poseidon and Atlantis. Πρόσεχε, honey.
To defeat Kamos, you will need to build up and advance to the classical age. Villagers gather the resources you need to create units, construct buildings, and research technologies.
Δρυτόμος.
To gather resources faster, you must train more villagers.
Έτοιμοι, μάλιστα.
Έτοιμος. Θηρευτής. Πρόσταγμα. Δρυτόμος.
Your villagers must build houses to support your growing population.
Yep.
Έτοιμος. Τέκτον.
Leje, Malista.
Πρόσταγμα. Τέκτον, τέκτον. Τέκτον, τέκτον.
Λέγε. Ορθώς. Βούλομαι. Πάνι. Πρόσταγμα. Βούλομαι. Πάνι. Ορθώς. Βούλομαι. Ορθώς. Πάνι. Βούλομαι. Λέγε. Ορθώς. Πάνι. Ορθώς.
Πρόσεχε, βούλομαι.
Πρόσεχε. Βουφορβός.
Λέγε. Δρυτόμος.
Έτοιμο. Πάνι. Ορθός. Πάνι. Βούλομαι. Ορθός. Πάνι. Βούλομαι. Πάνι.
Well done. Now, select your town center and advance to the classic. Age to advance to the next age and create deadly myth units, you must build a temple. You can choose a preset in the villager priorities menu to automatically distribute your villagers between resources.
Πάνι. Ορθός. Πάνι. Βούλομαι. Πάνι. Βούλομαι.
This is newish though. I swear in the original one, that was those were Greek
Πρόσταγμα.
buildings. They're Egyptian.
Τέκτον. 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 Τέκτον.
Έτοιμος. Πρόσταγμα. Νος.
You will need more soldiers to defeat Kamos. Construct a military academy and an archery range to create them. The Kataskopos is a fast, capable scout. Use him to quickly explore the map to find resources and enemies.
So the Pegasus.
Έτοιμος.
Build walls and towers to fortify your base against enemy attacks. Once upgraded, towers fire arrows at enemies.
Τέκτον. Τέκτον. Τέκτον.
Πρόσταγμα. Πάμε.
Λέγε. Τέκτον.
To construct more ships, you must first build a dock.
I don't know what to tell you there. Like, when I first started eating, I just felt more and more sick.
Πρόσταγμα.
But my stomach's, I don't know, slowly kind of settled to it. It's like, every now and then I am feeling a little bit hungry over top of feeling, ugh.
Έτοιμη. Τέκτον. 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 Τέκτον.
Πρόσταγμα.
Well, that's not good. How come you're not feeling well?
Πρόσεχε. Τέκτον. Τέκτον.
Fair.
Πρόσταγμα μεταλλεύς.
Έτοιμος. Μεταλλεύς.
Λέγε ναι. Μεταλλεύς. Πρόσεχε. Τέκτον. Πρόσταγμα μεταλλεύς. Πρόσεχε μεταλλεύς.
Έτοιμος. Έστω.
Πρόσταγμα. Λέγε.
Έτοιμο, βούλομαι.
Πρόσεχε.
Έστω.
Oh, okay.
Πρόσεχε, ταπεινός.
Λέγε ταπεινός.
Έτοιμος. Μάλιστα.
So heroes actually have their own build queue. Okay, that's interesting.
Πρόσεχε ταπεινός.
Ετοίμος. Μάλιστα. Πρόσταγμα. Βούλομαι. Έστω. Καλώς. Ναι. Εισβολή. Μάχη. Καλώς. Εισβολή.
Kamos is fleeing from the town center. After him.
Μάλιστα.
Another time, Arcantos, your luck will end. And I will be there to see it. Your head will hang from my mast, Atlantean! At least one of Poseidon's children still favors our enemies. Load the trident aboard the transport. We'll send it back to Atlantis immediately.
No, I'm just gonna leave it on story mode. It might be easy, but fuck it. Lets me see the full game a little bit before I actually try to challenge myself.
Arcantos! By the gods! I did not expect Mother Atlantis would send her best admiral to fight for me.
Gracious words, King Agamemnon. And look at this. Ajax, I'm surprised to see you still drawing breath.
These Trojan dogs keep trying, my friend. Good to see you again. Who did you upset to get sent so far from home?
Well, someone had to come and help you put an end to this.
Helen is held behind their walls, and we've had little luck breaking through.
We are about to change that. You have arrived in time for our final push, Arkantos. Get your men ashore. You can make your camp to the east, but be careful. The Trojans have some scouts in that area. When you are done, we will start preparations for our assault.
Leipani. Malista. Ναι. Καλώς. Μάλιστα. Έστω.
Έτοιμος. Τέκτον.
Έτοιμο, μάλιστα, ναι. Πανί, έστω.
The music's not awful, but I'm turning it down with a tab because it's a little repetitive.
Those ships are coming from the Trojan harbors.
Those harbors are supplying the city. We must destroy them.
Λέγε μεταλλεύς. Πρόσεχε. Έτοιμο. Μάλιστα. Θρητόμος.
Λέγε.
Let's start with
Tecton.
a temple.
Πρόσταγμα. Τέκτον.
Πρόσταγμα. Ταπεινός.
Έτοιμος. Τέκτον.
Λέγε. Βουφορβός.
Λέγε.
Πρόσταγμα. Έτοιμη. Μεταλλεύς.
Πρόσεχε. Ναι.
Πρόσεχε. Τέκτον. 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 Πρόσταγμα. Λέγε. Βούλο. Θρητόμος.
Πρόσταγμα. Μεταλλεύς.
Πρόσταγμα. Έτοιμος. Πρόσταγμα. Μεταλλεύς. Λέγε, πρόσεχε, θρητόμος. Έστω, ναι. Βούλον θρητόμος.
Έτοιμη. Μεταλλεύς. Μάλιστα. Βούλο. Θηρευτής.
I guess it was only a matter of time before one of you showed up. Gone.
Πρόσταγμα. Θρητόμος.
Έτοιμος. Τέκτον.
Πρόσταγμα. Έστω. Ναι.
Λέγε ταπεινός.
Έτοιμη. Ταπεινός.
Πρόσταγμα.
Πρόσεχε. Μάλιστα. Έστω.
Λέγε μάλιστα. Τέκτον, τέκτον. Πρόσταγμα. Τέκτον. Τέκτον.
Λέγε. Βούλομαι.
Λέγε θρητόμος.
Πρόσταγμα. Βούλουμε εσ, ναι. Esto, volume. Honey.
Πρόσταγμα.
Πρόσταγμα. Θηρευτής.
Έτοιμο, μάλιστα. Έστω.
Λέγε ναι. Θρητόμος.
Alright,
Ετοίμο.
let's begin the first attack.
Βούλομαι. Έστω. Βούλομαι.
Valen, how you doing?
Εις μάχη. Καλώς. Έστω. Εισβολή.
Good. I'm doing good, thank you, pal.
Καλώς. Μάλιστα.
Just decided I would
Εισβολή.
try out
Καλώς.
the remake of Age of Mythology.
Εις μάχη. Καλώς.
What I can tell so far, it's the exact same game, it's just they've done a lot of UI and graphical work. Probably some optimization as well, to be fair.
Εις μάχη.
See, if I had to pick
Good
a
work. With the
favourite,
Trojan docks destroyed, Agamemnon's army can land.
right? So
Proseke. Esto.
I would lean Atlantean for the Titan because I think they're the like lava sort of pool Titan is sick as fuck.
Έτοιμος.
But yeah. But the interesting thing with this is though, Age of Mythology doesn't just touch on Greek mythos. It actually touches on obviously Norse and Egyptian as well. Oh, and I haven't really got into it, but there's also the Asian part, which...
Πρόσεχε.
Yeah.
Έστω. Ναι.
Yeah.
Έστω.
Name a time that
Malice.
Zeus wasn't turning into some creature to fuck someone. Literally half of Greek mythology is just Zeus banged someone. He banged someone and then his wife got pissy, or he banged someone and their husband got pissy.
Έστω. Εισβολή. Εις μάχη. Εισβολή. Εις μάχη.
Oh, don't even get me started. Oh, they're actually here. I guess there's only 3 main ones in this. But yeah, the Atlanteans, they're just the Titans from the Greek mythology. Obviously Greece, the main 3. Zeus, Hades, Poseidon, with the lesser gods for the age level ups. The Chinese ones though, like, yeah, I don't know. Kronos is a bit of a badass. I don't know any Chinese mythology past like the Jade Emperor and Wukong. No, I'm gonna stick on story mode still. Like, I know it's probably easy because it's got no ticks to it, but
Here comes Odysseus, a champion
Yeah.
of Atlantis, sent to fight in my army. Join us, Arcantos. You know the famous Odysseus, surely.
I know of him. Your reputation precedes you.
As does yours.
I think.
Are you ready for
when
the
it-
siege? We could
I
use your
don't know
advice
how
in planning
much
an attack.
As
has
the
been
commander
like
here,
uncovered
I have already
in
taken care
regards
of the
to
plans, Odysseus.
Native
and
American
Arcantos will take
ancient
your armies
history,
and start the
but I think
siege
that's
of the
probably why
gates.
they haven't
That's
really
a
touched
fine
it.
start.
Because obviously,
What about the other armies?
Greek,
Ajax and I will keep
Egyptian,
our men in
Norse,
reserve. When you get
Asian,
through, Ajax
or
will rush
Chinese
his men in to clear out the
ancient
Trojan
histories are
defenders.
well recorded,
Then I will enter and rescue Helen.
including their mythoses, where Native American tribes, or even like Aztec
Sir,
and
there's no
stuff,
gold
like
nearby. We'll need to
how
find and take over one of Troy's mining operations.
how openly sort of thinged was their history. That's the thing, yeah.
Πρόσταγμα.
Got pretty idle workers.
Βουφορβός.
Πρόσεχε. Μάλιστα. Βουφορβός.
True, but there wasn't really.
Πρόσεχε.
Yeah, 100%. You're right there. Mexico did have the Aztecs and a few others. Even South America had like the Inca and stuff. But I guess there's a point when there needs to be a bit of deciphering sort of there. Then
Here's the gold we need.
how much is actually known about their ancient history?
Λέγε. Πρόσταγμα. Ορθός. Βούλο. Ορθός.
Λέγε, ναι.
Because we know about
Έτοιμη.
sort of their medieval sort of
Τριτόμος.
history.
Πρόσταγμα. Ταπεινός.
Λέγε.
Because that was when obviously they were found.
Πρόσεχε. Έστω.
But we're talking like before then, sort of people, this sort of stuff out. However, I guess
Ορθός. Πρόσταγμα.
well that's what I was about to say, like actually there, when I like because we do have a bit of an odd comparison that we can actually make there to include the Inca in
Πρόσταγμα.
this game.
Πάνι. Βούλομαι.
Πρόσταγμα.
When it comes to
Πρόσεχε. Ναι.
the Greek and the Egyptians, for instance.
Έτοιμος.
And I'm
Μάλιστα.
fairly certain even the Vikings at this point, even though they've definitely taken a little bit of liberty, because the Vikings were not really around at this point.
Λέγε.
They're in their Bronze Ages. They're not in the. They've not like discovered steel and stuff like that. And the Inca were likewise.
Πρόσταγμα.
They were
Βούλο. Ναι.
using.
Μεταλλεύς.
I might be getting the Inca and the Aztec mixed up a little here. They were using obsidian and some basic stuff like that.
Πρόσταγμα. Πάνι.
Oh, is it? One second, I'll reduce the game pickup. I already reduced the game audio. Another few points. Hopefully that'll do it.
Έτοιμος.
Έτοιμη.
Okay.
Λέγε. Μάλιστα.
Προσέκε. Ναι, μάλιστα. Βούλομαι.
Πρόσταγμα. Μάλιστα. Βούλομαι.
Πρόσταγμα.
Eastpully.
Λέγε. Τέκτον.
Έτοιμος.
Carlos.
Yeah, but I guess the main sort of differentiation between the two is like, or what you can use is, I guess, where do you draw the line?
Λέγε.
Because what I was saying was, at least the Greeks and the Egyptians, all their stuff was recorded during their Bronze Age. I don't like to diss the language, but oh, 100%. The Vikings were not as bloody and gory as people like to make out. It's simply because where the rest of Europe at the time was civil under like Roman law, because let's face it, their entire we're talking like the time of King Charlemagne and shit like that. There was the Kingdom of the Franks, there was the HRE, there was the Byzantine Empire, and then you had these nomad sort of tribes from the north that came down raiding people.
Πρόσεχε. Τέκτον.
Πρόσεχε. Τέκτον. Έτοιμος. Τέκτον.
But those raiders were also some of the most sophisticated people in Europe.
Λέγε. Τέκτον. Πρόσεχε. Τέκτον.
Πρόσταγμα. Τέκτον.
Έτοιμος. Τέκτον. 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 Τέκτον.
Λέγε. Έστω. Μεταλλεύς.
Λέγε. Βούλομαι. Πάνι.
Well, that's another thing, isn't it? Like, when it came to, especially when they were raiding, one of the things that they would often yeah, like when, especially when they were raiding, though, they took off with women, and particularly like tall women that were considered attractive for the time as well. So I think that's where the myth that they wear tall came from.
Esto. Βούλομαι.
Πρόσεχε. Τέκτον.
Yeah, no, that's why they read it a lot.
Λέγε. Πρόσεχε.
Πρόσταγμα. Λέγε.
Λέγε. Τέκτον. Έτοιμος.
Έτοιμη. Τέκτον. 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 Τέκτον.
Unless you mean the bubonic plague, I'm not sure what you mean.
Ετοίμος.
And if you do mean the bubonic plague, it didn't didn't just appear. Like, we know where it came from roughly. It didn't just sweep across Europe.
Έτσι μάλιστα. Ναι.
Λέγε.
Λέγε. Πάνι.
Eastpully.
Έστω.
Poro. A trade caravan. This supplies Troy with gold. We can put a stop to that.
Έτοιμο. Ορθός. Πάνι. Εισβολή. Εις μάχη. Καλώς.
The more caravans we destroy, the fewer troops the Trojans will trade.
Well, that's it. Like,
Έτοιμος. Πρόσταγμα.
Eastpully.
now, obviously, to some degree, this might just be theory, but it's at least there's evidence to suggest that it actually came from China. And that it was fleas on the rats. Now, I'm not sure exactly how it transmitted and stuff, but it came across from ships that were trading more eastwards, and it appears that there is some evidence that it actually came along like the Silk Road and stuff. So yeah.
Πρόσεχε. Εισβολή.
Well, that's the thing. Like, imagine COVID, but it just took a lot longer for it to spread. Because that's what it actually appears to have been like. Like, it came from an origin which is somewhat vague in the east, and then it spread across trade networks until it hit Europe. And when it hit Europe, well, just sort of killed off, what, 50% of the population, give or take? So yeah.
Έτοιμος. Ναι.
Έτοιμος. Βούλομαι. Πάνι. Έστω.
Λέγε. Έστω. Πανί.
Πρόσεχε. Ναι. Βούλομαι. Εισβολή.
Πρόσταγμα.
Ετοίμος. Έστω. Βούλομαι.
Λέγει. Βούλομαι. Τέκτον.
Λέγε. Ναι.
Kinda. Like, a good thing to remember though with it, I guess, is if it wasn't for the bubonic plague, and this feels really weird saying it like this, but if it wasn't for it, there wouldn't have been a drive for automation. Like, there would be no reason for us to have made steam power. There'd be no reason for us to have gone down the entire way of moving away from agricultural focused economies. We would have probably for a long time have maintained that sort of lifestyle. It was only because there was a shortage of manpower that people went, okay, we need to move away from
Έτοιμοι.
the way we're doing this.
Τέκτον.
Πρόσταγμα. Τέκτον.
I mean, it sort of raises an interesting query, that though, doesn't it? Like, think about it. Like, assume we didn't have the bubonic plague. All right, so we don't have the drive for automation, so we still have more of a feudal system for a lot longer. Presumably, the development of ships still continues, because we already the age of sail lasted for a long time, anyways. Do we still go to America? Like, is there still a need to? I guess the Middle East would still be Islamic, and I guess the Ottomans would probably still restrict trade, which your Western Europeans would want to find a way around. So I guess that would actually still happen. Now, with that in mind, though, do we exploit the Native Americans as much as we did in our timeline? Because you're saying we would actually be probably a little bit more parallel in technologies. Because you wouldn't have as many firearms, I'm going to say. You wouldn't have manufacturing sort of facilities to churn out armies worth of equipment within a few weeks. The ships going to the New World probably wouldn't have cannons, or as many, because you are saying that they would be handcrafted. They would not be casted. Few things to think about, I guess, there.
Πρόσταγμα. Έστω. Μάλιστα. Βούλομαι. Ναι.
At least I think they're an interesting bit to think about there, at least.
Έτοιμος. Πρόσταγμα.
Yeah. No, you're right. Yeah, even though it's not something like historians frown upon the ahistorical sort of viewpoint of things, but I think ahistorical view or ideals are a really interesting way to sort of look at things.
Έστω. Λέγε. Reinforcements! Έτοιμος. Πάνι.
Πρόσταγμα. Τέκτον.
Λέγε, έστω. Ναι, μάλιστα. Εις μάχη.
Oh yeah. No, that is actually a good one to parallel it to.
Εισβολή. Ναι, καλώς. Εισβολή.
It's a curious one though, isn't it? Like, how many civilizations do we look back on and think, oh, that was a pinnacle of civilization? But then, like, how many did they look back on
Μάλιστα, ναι. Εισβολή.
Because let's be honest, like,
Μάχη.
a lot of people idealize like Rome.
Dogs have reached our inner walls.
Now, and we idolize it to the point where a lot of governments, even today, still are built on the foundations of Roman legitimacy. The White House, the Capitol building, their architecture are Roman.
Εισβολή. Εις μάχη.
That wasn't done by accident.
Καλώς.
Did they?
Έστω, ναι. Εισβολή.
Can I be honest with that one? I did not know that.
Πρόσταγμα. Βούλωμα.
The Greeks seek to destroy our market. If we lose our trade, it'll hurt us badly.
Εις μάχη. Πρόσεχε. Μάλιστα, καλώς. Ναι. Μάλιστα. Εισβολή.
Fair. No, actually, I can see that one. I can. Like, the Romans were surprisingly ahead of their time when it comes to some things.
Καλώς.
But I also think when it came to Rome, it came down to
Πρόσταγμα. Εισβολή.
necessity, a lot of their advancements.
Λέγε.
Μάλιστα.
The Atlantean and Odysseus dare to attack us.
Oh, shit, alright.
Defend! Troy will never fall!
The gate is down!
Heron of Alexandria. Interesting.
Send word to Ajax. The gate is down. He must move.
Sir, the Trojans are attacking the camp. Ajax is surrounded.
What?
I guess that it does draw a bit of a just interesting one, doesn't it? Because
Odysseus, we must rescue them.
how simple is it, especially from our perspective? Beam energy is to harness,
To abandon the gate, we have no choice.
but it took us so long to actually do it.
Hold on, Ajax. My hoplites are on their way.
I need some help over here.
Pani.
Thank you, my friend.
Let's regroup at your camp, Ajax.
Προσέχει. Έστω. Ναι. Έστω. Προστα. Μάλιστα. Ναι. Βούλομαι.
Because, but I guess actually that's probably down to
Ναι. Pani. Βούλομαι.
a little bit of extra refining, though, isn't it? Because
Ναι.
there's the obvious one of, especially in this age, bronze was the armor, where ideally you're looking at
Λέγε.
like a copper tank for you to heat the steam in, have the copper pipes and stuff.
Έτοιμος. Pani.
Πρόσεχε. Βουφορβός.
That's assuming that the Dark Ages were only caused by the Christians. Which I'm not going to say isn't accurate, but I do feel like there was more factors than just Christianity. You did have the general sort of decline of the Roman Empire. There was also like the Northern Germanic tribes which were raiding down into Rome. True, true.
They may try to build stables close to the front.
Λέγε, μάλιστα. Βούλομαι.
Λέγε. Τέκτον.
What is this? Troy is attempting to farm outside her walls? We can steal these farms, build a granary here and get some of our villagers farming them.
Προσέκε.
Έστω. Εισβολή. Βούλομαι. Καλώς. Εισβολή. Ισμάχιν. Καλώς. Εισβολή. Ισμάχιν.
Έτοιμη. Βρυτόμος. Βρυτόμος. Πρόσταγμα. Τέκτον.
Έτοιμος. Τέκτον.
Πρόσεχε. Ναι.
Λέγε. Πρόσταγμα.
Λέγε.
Όρο.
Wait, I would also hook on every princess to make all kings my kids.
Πρόσταγμα.
Well, bro literally went from four fucks everything to, you know what, I'll fuck everything.
Λέγε. Ναι. Έστω.
Dagmar? Vul malista.
Έτοιμος. Ναι.
Πρόσεχε. Μάλιστα.
Literally wants to play God.
Έτοιμη.
Πρόσταγμα μεταλλεύς.
Ετοίμος. Πρόσεχε.
Πρόσεχε.
Πρόστα έστω.
Έτοιμος. Πρόσταγμα βουφορβός.
Λέγε. Τέκτον. Τέκτον. Τέκτον.
Ετοίμος.
Do. Oh yeah, shit, I forgot to put a couple of settlers on that job.
Έστω.
Yeah, please.
Έτοιμη. Ταπεινός. Πρόσεχε. Τέκτον, 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 τέκτον.
Πρόσεχε.
Πρόσεχε. Εις μάχην. Ετοίμος. Καλώς. Πρόσταγμα.
This is Troy's main forward base. We'll need siege or heavy myth units from Zeus to wipe it out.
Εισβολή. Έστω. Καλώς.
Λέγε, πάνε, μάλιστα.
Έτοιμος. Αυτός. Λέγε, εις μάχην. Ναι, μάλιστα, καλώς. Βούλο, εισβολή, εις μάχην. Πρόσταγμα πάνι, εις μάχην. Ετοίμος, εισβολή, εις μάχην. Καλώς. Πρόσταγμα, εις μάχην. Έτοιμος. Πρόσταγμα, βούλο. Πρόσεχε. Έστω. Καλώς. Εισβολή. Καλώς. Βούλο. Εις μάχην. Καλώς. Μάλιστα. Εις μάχη, εισβολή. Έτοιμος. Πρόσταγμα. Αυτός.
Ταπεινός.
Λέγε. Καλώς. Εις μάχη. Εισβολή. Καλώς. Εισβολή. Εις μάχη.
And we go.
We've regained control here, Ajax. Let's rally the men and resume the attack on Troy.
Cantos! Ajax! Agamemnon has been attacked!
The Trojans must have hit Agamemnon while we were fighting here.
Pull the men back. We'll meet at the main base camp and see how bad it is.
Curse Troy and those who dwell within her walls. They torched our food stores and tents, even most of the ships. We'll be lucky to even escape here now.
Escape? We just broke down one of the gates! We should be pressing our attack, not talking of escape!
The Trojans aren't going to wait for that. Surely they will attack again at any moment.
Not if they think we've left. Poseidon is the lord of horses. In Atlantis, a defeated general surrenders his horse when beaten.
A horse? Yes, a great wooden horse.
I don't understand. Will it fight?
We can have this done quickly, and we don't have to rebuild any of the siege. Arkantos, I will need your help.
Λέγε δρυτόμος.
Πρόσταγμα? Ναι. Έτοιμος. Βούλομαι. Ναι. Λέγε. Πάνε. Βούλομαι. Έστω.
Πρόσεχε, ετοίμος. Έστω. Λέγε.
Πρόσταγμα δρυτόμος. Λέγε δρυτόμος.
Λέγε δρυτόμος.
Πρόσεχε. Βουφορβός.
Λέγε βούλομαι. Πρόσταγμα ορθός. Έτοιμος. Πάνι. Πρόσταγμα ορθός.
Έτοιμος. Μεταλλεύς.
Λέγε πάνι. Πρόσταγμα βούλομαι.
Πρόσταγμα.
Πρόσταγμα τέκτον. Βούλομαι. Τέκτον. Λέγε. Πρόσεχε. Τέκτον. Λέγε. Έστω. Βούλομαι. Τέκτον.
Probably the easiest mission in this campaign, to be fair.
Ναι. Έστω, βούλομαι.
Λέγε. Ναι.
Πρόσεχε. Ναι. Βούλομαι.
Πρόσεχε. Μάλιστα.
Έτοιμος. Βούλουμε. Πάνι.
Λέγε. Μάλιστα. Βούλομαι. Έστω. Εισβολή. Έτοιμο. Ορθός. Πρόσεχε.
Λέγε. Εισβολή.
Ετοίμος. Πρόσταγμα. Εισμάχη. Εισβολή. Καλώς.
Run for the gates! We must warn Troy! Do not let the scouts return to Troy, or we will be attacked. Good job. If we stop these scouts, Troy will not attack us.
One thing I find quite interesting about this part of mythology in particular, though, is there is actually an argument to be made that the people that founded Rome may have actually come from Troy because it was an actual place.
Πρόσεχε.
Πρόσεχε. Πρόσταγμα. Λέγε έκτον. Πρόσταγμα τέκτον.
Πρόσταγμα έκτον.
Λέγε
Move the horse into position, quickly!
Agamemnon, take the boats and men and sail just out of sight. Arkantos, Ajax, and I will man the horse. When night falls, sail back. We'll have the gate open for you.
I am glad you schemed for me, Odysseus. I will return at nightfall.
If we destroy the gate, our troops can rush in.
Etimos. Boulome. Malista.
Wait here for the guards to pass. We would do best to avoid fighting them now.
Pani. Malista. Boulome. Esto.
A colossus. We should try to sneak past.
Esto. Malista.
We could make good use of those.
Boulome. Esto. Boulome.
Carlos.
Ros. Esto. Pani. Boulome. Leye. Etimos. Leye. Malista. Pani. Ne. Malista.
Oh.
Pani. Esto.
Stop
Why are those
mission.
Pelopolays out of storage? They are controlled by the enemy. Stop them!
Peacefully, Carlos.
Pani. Ne.
Etimos.
Ah, fair enough.
Boulome.
You wouldn't have heard what I said then in that case.
Agamemnon has returned with his army. Quickly, rush through the gate and take down Troy's fortresses.
I said there was an interesting bit to this
The gods
where
have graced us with 2 meteors.
There was it's believed, I should probably say, bloody hell, struggling, that the descendants from Troy were the ones that actually settled Rome. So, like the entire battle of Troy is actually quite interesting. Because it is quite literally where mythology might actually be merged with legend and reality sort of thing.
Troy has fallen. Let's find Helen and get her back home.
Where to now, Arkantos?
Back to Atlantis. This was a welcome break from chasing pirates, but I need to return home.
Well, pirates or not, you need to get your boats repaired.
You don't think they can make it to Atlantis?
No.
There is a port not far from here, Ioklos.
I'm sailing there. I can show you the way and get someone to work on your ships.
And he strides among the treetops, and is taller than the trees, and his voice through all
100%. 100%.
is thunder sent to bring. What is it, Kemsit?
Kamos has returned, sir.
He lost the trident. He says the Atlantean was headed for Troy. The battle there will not last much longer once he joins the Greeks.
The siege at Troy is already over.
Zeus could still interfere.
Do you question me, Kemsit?
No, everything is exactly as you said it would be. The fortress, the tunnel, Troy.
Giants and the genii, multiplex of wing and eye, whose strong obedience broke the sky. Send Camos. I want to speak with him.
Yes, General.
It's a shame that this age of mythology was never had a sequel. You know, like Age of Empires, there's 4 of them. To be fair, the weather here in the UK is actually starting to warm up nicely. Still very cold at night, but you can feel it changing slowly.
This does not look good. What happened?
Run! More bandits! Bandits!
No, you old fool. We are your own army. We returned from Troy.
Praise Zeus! The soldiers have returned.
Yes. Now what happened here?
After the army sailed for Troy, bandits attacked the city. They took our men hostage. Chiron too.
Who is Chiron?
He does the bidding of the gods. He said a hero would come to save us.
That does not ease my mind. Perhaps we should go find him, see what he knows about this.
If you want to reach the hostages, I'd suggest the west road.
Pani, esto, horo, kalos. Etimos. Vulume. Ne. Pani, vulume, esto.
What creatures are these?
I get what you're saying there. Like, I personally prefer it during the winter. I don't mind it being a bit chilly. I don't like the sun. Well, no, that's actually inaccurate. I don't like the heat.
Pani.
It's one of the reasons I don't think I would fare well if I ever went to, like, Egypt or somewhere like that.
Pani. Esto. Kalos. Ispoli.
Most Brits, apparently.
Centaurs. Where is the wise man known as Chiron?
Chiron is being held in the bandits' fort on the Acropolis. You will have to retake the city before you can attempt to rescue him.
Ne. Pani.
Prosheshe. Pani. Esto. Vulume. Malis. Pani. Malista. Vulume. Esto. Vulume. Kalos.
Help!
Etimos. Malista. Esvakin. Lejes. Horo. Esvakin. Vulume. Mal. Esto. Vulume.
We all know what you meant, Farland, even if you want to hide it.
Pani. Horo. Malista.
The bandits have destroyed almost everything.
Not quite everything. If we move quickly, we can prevent them from destroying buildings that we can use to fight them.
Favor from the gods!
Βούλομαι.
Προς τα βούλom, ορθώς.
Prostagma? Ne. Ispoli. Esto. Horo. Ispoli. Malista. Vulume. Πρόσεχε.
Έτοιμος.
Λέγε. Έστω.
Έτοιμος. Λέγε. Όρο. Πρόσταγμα.
Έτοιμος. Καλώς.
Oh, 1 second file and I'll check what that
The
is.
center of the city has been recaptured. Now we can use these buildings.
Έτοιμος. Πάμε. Βούλομαι.
Πρόσεχε.
Want to buy a horse there, house there, with the coast region.
Έστω.
Make an hour and a Sounds quite nice, to be fair. Oh yeah, because you live in Ecuador, don't you?
Πρόσταγμα. Ορθός.
Okay, but in more mild temperatures, that sounds like it's quite a nice place to be.
Λέγε. Ορό. Βούλομαι.
Pretty sure it'll be far more than the second ice age.
Έτοιμος. Μάλιστα. Πρόσεχε.
All the mythical units are actually pretty cool.
Ναι. Προστάγμα. Βούλομαι.
I look forward to see what they did with the Titans when it comes to it.
Pani. Esto.
Because the Titans will be part of the Atlantean campaign.
Βούλομαι. Esto. Καλώς. Πρόσεχε. Εισβολή.
Λέγε, έτοιμος. Πάνι.
Προστάγμα. Pani. Esto. Ορό.
The issue with them adding a lot of stuff to this game. Not to say they shouldn't, but
Λέγε.
this game itself is like
Λέγε,
20 years old.
Ορθώς.
Good. We've recaptured all but the Acropolis.
Additional gold! We need a strong army to siege this Acropolis. Λέγε. Βούλομαι. Εισβολή.
Έτοιμος. Εισβολή.
Έτοιμος. Πάλι.
Έτοιμος. Εσβάκεν.
Λέγε, βούλομαι. Ορθώς, μπροστά πάμε. Λέγε, όρο. Βούλομαι. Εισβολή.
Πρόσεχε. Μάλιστα.
Έτοιμος. Ορθώς. Εις μάχη βούλομαι.
I don't know if it's in this, but I think one of the coolest parts of this game is the cinematics. I'll see if I can find it after this mission.
Μπροστά, καλώς.
I have awaited your arrival.
See that mounted dinosaurs? I might
Thank you for
know it,
returning the
but I
city to
don't
us.
think I
You're
remember
welcome.
it.
We did not find the other prisoners, however.
The bandits were led by a man called Kempsit. He marched the prisoners to the North Road. Those guarding us spoke of putting them to work, building something there.
Ajax, gather our troops. We'll take whatever stores we have in the ships and whatever these people can offer.
Gonna go to the campaign mission menu for a second. Now, where would it be? Replays? Oh, it's not replays.
Keep three things in mind when playing the Greeks. Greek soldiers are powerful, but expensive and slow to train. You will need many villagers and military buildings to support your armies. Next, the Greeks gain favor by sending villagers to pray.
Yeah, that's not the thing I was after. Even though it's like a nice tutorial sort of thing. Damn, apparently they don't have it in this. I'm a little disappointed, not gonna lie. Because from the original game, the little bit of cinematic they have is probably the nicest touch they had in it. I'm going to see really quick if I can find it on YouTube and just pull it up on stream, because definitely worth showing off. Yeah, I found it here. It's 2 minutes long. I personally say they should have added this to the new Untold. Let me see if I can swap it on for a second. There we go. Ah, that's another thing actually. One second, I need to grab its audio. Otherwise, that still be completely pointless. There we go. Yeah, so that was the the original cinematic trailer, which I think definitely did its job.
This isn't... Chiron, have you gotten us lost?
Walked this road many times. I've never seen this before, however.
It's recent construction. The cuts on the stones are not weathered. It doesn't look like something your average bandit would build.
Where are the men from Ioclos?
Within, perhaps.
Let's find out. Scout the area and find what resources are available here.
Έτοιμος. Ναι.
Λέγε. Έστω.
Έτοιμοι. Τέκτον.
Πρόσεχε. Τέκτον.
Πρόσταγμα βούλομαι. Λέγε.
Λέγε. Τέκτον. Πρόσεχε. Έτοιμοι. Τέκτον. Ναι. Τέκτον. Τέκτον. Λέγε. Τέκτον. Πρόσεχε, βρυτόμος. Έτοιμοι, μάλιστα. Πρόσεχε. Τέκτον. Τέκτον.
Έτοιμο. Έστω. Μάλιστα.
There seems to be plenty of wood in our area.
Βούλομαι. Τέκτον.
Έτοιμοι. Ταπεινός. Λέγε. Μεταλλεύς.
Ετοίμος. Έστω. Ναι, μάλιστα. Έτοιμος. Ορθός. Βούλομαι. Πάνι.
Oh, okay. Nope. Like the lucky stuff I think I can get, because I think I'd probably go Healing Spring to begin with, so that's like 40. Probably, yeah, Braggy. And then Hell, I guess, maybe. Anubis isn't showing up on here, so unless they've swapped Anubis for someone else, I'm not sure who. Set. Fair enough. Oh yeah. I always liked the Osiris. No, that's not Osiris. It's Toth. Wait, which one was got Osiris? Yeah, that's Osiris. I always liked the Son of Osiris. That was a fun one. But the meteor shower with the phoenixes is also such a cool one to do. The Citadel. Yeah. I think I usually went Isis. Did I? No, I think it was Ra actually. Yeah, it was Ra, because I went from the stand shifting to the to the Citadel to the Osiris. Yeah. I don't remember what I used to like when it came to the Norse though. You know, it might have been Erding, because I think it went. It went Freya. I'm going to say Scandi. And then I went Balder. I think. We're talking a long time ago.
Λέγε ταπεινός.
Έτοιμη. Πρόσεχε. Ταπεινός.
Πρόσταγμα θρητόμος.
Λέγε βούλομαι. Ορθός.
Έτοιμη. Μεταλλεύς. Πρόσταγμα. Βουφορβός. Πρόσεχε. Μεταλλεύς. Έτοιμη. Τέκτον. Πρόσεχε. Έστω.
Προσέκε. Ούλουμε.
Πρόσταγμα.
Έτοιμο. Έστω. Ούλουμε. Ναι. Ούλουμε. Έστω.
Well, I was hoping that would be like a
Malista.
little bit of a way
Ναι.
to unite the two groups, but I guess not.
Esto. Kalos.
Ah, fair.
Λέγε. Τέκτον.
Πρόσταγμα. Εις μάχη. Ναι. Μάλιστα. Εισβολή.
Λέγε. Ναι. Χώρο. Πούλουμε. Εισβολή.
So you're someone that like to rush a bit, then I'm guessing.
Ismakhanni. Malista. Pulume. Mali. Horo.
Πρόσεχε.
Προσέκε. Καλώς. Έτοιμος. Ismakhan. Horo.
Έτοιμος. Χώρο.
Προσέκε. Ismakhan.
See, I'm a little bit more fond of turtling at the start of the game.
Μάλιστα.
Έτοιμο. Έστω. Καλώς. Χώρο. Ismakhan. Προσέκε.
Ετοίμος. Βούλομαι. Ναι.
Yeah.
Εις μάχη. Μάλιστα. Εισβολή.
The fortress. Maybe Arkantos can take that down from his side.
Λέγε. Χώρο. Εισβολή.
Πρόσεχε. Βούλομαι. Έστω. Μάλιστα. Εις μάχη.
Turn back now, mortal. You do not know what you are dealing with here. I've told you not to meddle in my affairs. Now you will know the wrath of the gods!
Πρόσεχε. Βουφοργός.
Πρόσεχε. Τέκτον. Έτοιμος. Μεταλλεύς. Πρόσεχε. Τέκτον, 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 τέκτον.
Λέγε. Τέκτον. Πρόσταγμα. Τέκτον. Έτοιμη. Μεταλλεύ. Λέγε. Πρόσεχε. Έτοιμη. Τέκτον.
Έτοιμο. Φάνη. Λέγε. Βούλο. Εις μάχη. Έτοιμος. Ορθός. Βούλομαι.
If I'm going to be completely honest, I don't remember Age of Empires 2 enough.
Χώρο. Ismakhan. Έστω. Χώρο.
Malista.
That I could believe.
Τι μάλιστα.
Λέγε, μάλιστα, μεταλλεύς.
Prosecche. Ulume.
Λέει ταπεινός.
Πρόσταγμα, ναι, βρυτόμος.
Πρόσταγμα, έστω. Μάλιστα.
Leje, Ispoli. Prosecche. Ismaken.
Λέγε, ναι. Εισβολή. Πρόσταγμα, καλώς.
Leje. Panni.
Πρόσεχε, καλώς. Εισβολή, Ισμάχιν, εισβολή, καλώς. Πρόσταγμα, Ισμάχιν. Καλώς. Ισμάχιν.
Etimos. Ulume. Malista. Panni.
Λέγε, ταπεινός.
Leje. Esto.
Take down that fortress and we will be able to link up our forces.
Εισβολή, καλώς. Εισβολή.
Spoilers. Didn't even realise I could link up my forces yet.
Μάλιστα. Βούλο. Λέγε. Ορθός. Ετοίμος. Έστω. Βούλο.
Prostagma. Ispoli. Ulume. Ismaken.
Έτοιμο. Λέγε. Πρόσταγμα.
Etimos. Prosecche. Prostagma. Leje. Ναι.
Πρόσταγμα. Ναι. Ισμάχιν. Εισβολή. Ισμάχιν. Εισβολή. Μάλιστα. Καλώς. Εισβολή. Βούλομαι. Ισμάχιν. Καλώς.
Τέκτον.
Πρόσεχε, λέγε, Τέκτον. Πρόσεχε. Τέκτον. Μεταλλεύς.
Πρόσεχε.
Raise the fortresses to the ground!
Τέκτον.
Έτοιμος. Βούλωμα. Εισβολή. Έτοιμος. Εισβολή.
Έτοιμος. Εισβολή.
Πρόσεχε. Πανί. Εισβολή.
Πρόσταγμα. Καλώς. Έτοιμος. Εισβολή.
They rush in red and purple, from the red clouds of the morn, from the temples where the yellow gods shut up their eyes in scorn. I will warn you this once.
Enough babbling, coward. Come face me. Atlantis does not fear the likes of you.
It should. I have warned you. Continue to pursue me, and I will spare neither you, nor your city, nor your son.